What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. Me in wet pant legs. Classic German weather. Just a whole bunch of rain. Hey, I wanted to talk about a certain sector of women out there who, although you've either had something with them, you know, in an entire sense, meaning sexual or relationship, or not at all, where you were building something up with them, or not at all, where you just sort of know her and you guys are sort of friend zone. And let me tell you something. This is proof, a type of proof that there really aren't female friends. Women are obsessed with sexual market value. Like Bodhi PUA said, women are obsessed with SMV and being railed by cock. So, what this sector of women I'm talking about does is they consistently try and demean, belittle, and shit test you despite you not having any sort of relationship or engagement with them. Sexual, emotional, nothing. And it was a specific situation that led me to come up to this ideology in my life. I'm not gonna explain it, but this woman, not in its entirety at least, this woman kept on like trying to attack me. And we've always had a history of like banter and joking about. But recently I realized she was serious. And then I looked back and I noticed, oh, there's a bunch of women like that. And what happened is really, on the low, I rejected her. And as I said in one of my previous videos, women don't like you as the man to be the disqualifier. It does a lot to a woman's ego when you reject her as a potential mate or sexual partner. They can't stand it. And they will despise you and dislike you greatly for it. So, this woman starts throwing jibes and insults. And I thought we were joking. I was throwing them back until I realized she was serious. And I had to cut her off. I was like, hey, when I got a girl, I don't do this with her. I was like, so, you know, why don't you keep a step with that? Like, you know, it's all fun and games, you know, when we're doing it as a joke. I said, but if you think that you can disrespect me or whatever else, and then just sort of hang out in my life, you're crazy. That right there was the clicking point. These women want to hang out in your life and disrespect you and get away with it. Like a jaded cop waiting on his retirement check. They do this to create artificial sexual market value. Why? You have to want her. And you have to be ultra thirsty in order to let a woman disrespect you and stay in your life. She understands passively that this guy hopes he's going to get a piece, and that's why he tolerates my BS. That's why he tolerates my disrespect. That's why he tolerates me mistreating him and talking to him any and every way I want. And then I get to stay in his life. And then I'll come back a week later and be like, oh, hey, act all cool, until she starts the whole cycle again of, oh, you just think because blah, 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 no real man does this or whatever else. Oh, you think you're so macho. Yeah, that's cool if there's banter in it. But now I realize with women, there is no banter in that. They're dead serious whenever they go into that. And you can't tolerate it. She's abusing her position with you as a male who's just being polite to her as an individual to personally bolster her own internal idea of her sexual market value. And this could, I guarantee you, this destroys the male friend idea. You are in her circle as a man, not as a friend, but to boost her own sexual market value. And when you are no longer useful in that, she's going to treat you like absolute trash. Now, as I said, for me and this woman, there's like a history of banter and joking and whatnot. Because I use cocky funny when I use game. And, you know, I was trying to establish a relationship with her. I thought things were going to work out. But she wouldn't agree to like my conditions of Islamic marriage and whatnot. And so I was just like, hey, you know what? I don't see why we're talking. Because, well, there's nothing going to be built here between the two of us. So, you know, ma salama, mama. We'll see you later. You know, I kicked her to the curb. But she kept on coming back, sending me pictures of her and her new boyfriend, which she no longer does. And she no longer posts pictures of her boyfriend because I'm pretty sure the guy is gone. So Guys, understand, excuse me while I ring this doorbell. Understand that if a woman is in your life, if she's there and she's crap testing the heck out of you and you've never had anything with her, she's just doing that to artificially bolster her sexual market value at your expense. And you cannot let her get away with it. It's disrespectful. We wouldn't tolerate that for men. We'd fight over that stuff. If dude's gonna make himself look good at your expense, if he's gonna like talk crap and whatnot and, you know, I don't know, try and make you look bad at the expense, at your, you know, excuse me, make you look bad so that he looks good. And of course that's at your expense. You're not gonna tolerate that as a guy. You're gonna be like, look man, you need to chill out, or you're gonna go fisticuffs. But you are gonna settle it. But women get a pass and they know it, and they abuse that. Don't let them get away with it, gentlemen. I've seen this as a consistent pattern. And, you know, I'm not gonna brag. You know, I'm not saying this in a bragging sense, but I've had more than one woman tell me that I'm a good-looking guy. And so when I come along and I reject them, that's a hit. And so I've had a consistent pattern of women doing this, and I'm just like, I don't know what the heck they're on about. I'm like, it's something I've experienced more than once. And so sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm slow on the uptake. And this woman just recently was my clicking point on this particular point, you know, on this particular topic that I'm making this video about. Anyway, let me know what you think. I mean, what's your experience with this? Is there holes in my theory? Are there holes in my theories? You know, let me know. I'm interested. This is your man, Abuamerican. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Abuamerican. I am out.